Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. So, I actually have a haul to share with you guys today. I've been really excited to receive these fragrances. These are fall fragrances, and I've actually not smelt a lot of these fragrances. So, this is going to be mostly a unboxing video and then also a first impressions video. So, I will go ahead and unbox this with you guys. And this is from Bath and Body Works when they had that sale. It was like $5.95 for all their body care. It was over a long weekend, the Labor Day weekend. Well, I just received my stuff now. I've been kind of patiently waiting, a little bit impatiently, if that makes sense. I've been really wanting to get my stuff and smell it. So I'm super excited to try out these new fall scents. These are new to me. And I don't think any of these are actually new scents, but I haven't smelled some of these. So definitely stay tuned for that. And if you do enjoy this kind of content, I would definitely love to have you take a moment and hit that subscribe button. And we are just going to go ahead and dig into this haul. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys can see okay. So I just cut the tape and opened this, so I haven't even looked in here yet. So this is what it looks like. I ended up actually getting some hand soaps as well because they were having a hand soap sale. It was like a little flash sale, and they were having them on sale for a pretty reasonable price. I don't remember exactly how much it was now. I think maybe it was three something. I don't know, but it made it worth it, it seemed like, because I wanted to get to that order amount of $50, and there really wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I found that I wanted. I really wanted the new ones that came out, which I did get those. And then I also um wanted to use my 25% off coupon, but I couldn't because they had a code. And then the next day, actually after I made this order, they offered 20% off, an additional 20% off that $5.95. So I was kind of bummed I didn't do that and get more body care. But I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot that I wanted, like I said. So I kind of stocked up on some soaps instead during that little flash sale. So this is what it looks like. You can see I got some of the new fall stuff. You guys know I've been waiting for this one right here. So this is Sunrise Woods. And I actually have the mini of this. So I've been waiting for this full size. I got the mini from last year in an SAS haul. And I found I really like this fragrance. So this is actually one that will not be a first impression, although it will be a first impression of this year's formula if it's any different than last year's. So I will be able to compare those for you guys. It seems like a scent that I wouldn't traditionally like, but I do like it. So to go along with that, I definitely wanted to pick up the lotion. And I know I said I wasn't going to pick up lotions, and what did I do? I picked up a bunch of lotions. So what the heck? But I love having a matching lotion. It just makes the fragrance so much better, in my opinion. It makes it just last so much longer. And this Sunrise Woods, I've been really loving that little mini. So I definitely wanted this in a lotion. And since I did have to do 50 to get free shipping, I did get the lotions because there really was no other products that I was interested in. So I'm really hoping that I do like all these scents. Okay, so next up we have this one right here. So this is Together Weather. I've never smelled this one, even though it's previously been out. So I'm really hoping that I do enjoy it since I did pick up the lotion, but I kind of don't have high hopes on this one because it does have some notes in there that I would not gravitate toward normally, but I did want to try this fragrance out really bad since I did miss out. And since I have been liking other fragrances besides just straight gourmands, I thought I might as well give some of these a shot. And I have another lotion. So this one is Autumn Drive. This one kind of sounded to me like one that I had in the past, which was the raspberry one that came out with the wrapped in vanilla one. I don't know why I cannot think of that name. Oh yeah, it was Blush Cardigan. So the notes kind of remind me of that one, and I actually ended up decluttering the Blush Cardigan fragrance. It was a nice fragrance, but for some reason the scent kind of smelled a little weird on my skin. So I'm hoping that won't happen with this one. I know that there is supposed to be a raspberry note in there. Oh no, this got all gooey. Oh no, there's stuff like all over this. So this is a mess, and I think one of those soaps got all over that. So that's a bummer. Okay, so this is Autumn Drive. I'm gonna have to set this aside and like wipe it down. Yuck. I really wish Bath and Body Works would take a little more time packaging their items, especially since I can't even get to the store to do a shop. It's so far away and I have to get all this stuff shipped. It'd be nice if they actually wrapped everything and made it not arrive damaged or messy. Okay, so this is the Perfect Autumn. This is just a hand soap that I grabbed, and this is pretty sticky too. I'm gonna have to go and wipe all these bottles off. Okay, so next up is another hand soap. And this one is Brambleberry Harvest. I always go through a lot of hand soap, so I figured why not just stock up on some of these. Pumpkin Cupcake in the hand soap. That sounded really good. They didn't come back with Pumpkin Cupcake and Body Care this year, and I never actually got to try that one. But I am really enjoying the other pumpkin scent that they released, the pumpkin swirl cake. That one's really good. Okay, so another hand soap. This one is Frosted Cranberry. I'm going to have to figure out what is leaking. These are all very sticky. And then this mist is the Together Weather to go with the lotion. And this one, the cap's off too, and it's a bit sticky. So I'm going to have to wipe these. Okay, and then the last soap is this one in Pink Gumball, and I just thought this looked super fun. I mean, this isn't a fall fragrance or anything, but I love gum fragrances, so I could not pass this up. You might be wondering why I did not get any foaming soap. I only got gel soaps, and it's because I don't like the foaming soaps. They actually make my hands really, really dry, so I don't like those ones, but I do like their gel soaps. And that is it except for the cap. So I'm going to go wipe all this stuff down, and then I'm going to go sit in front of the camera again, and I'll give you guys my first impressions on some of these scents. So I will be back in just a minute. All right, so I am back and we are going to smell these and go over the fragrances. So I thought I would pick this one first. So this is Sunrise Woods. This is the one that I've been loving. I have a little mini somewhere back here and I've absolutely been loving that one. I got it at the SAS last winter and I just fell in love with it. So I really wanted to get a full size bottle as well as a lotion. So Sunrise Woods, the fragrance notes are creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. So it says roam through a sun-kissed meadow where trees sway in a gentle breeze. Okay, so this right here, I definitely love the one from last year. I do have the lotion here as well. I had to wipe down a ton of stuff because soap leaked all over it. So I would definitely recommend if you're going to buy hand soap from Bath and Body Works to buy it in store if possible, because that got all over the place and it got all over these mists and just everything. I had to wipe down everything. Everything was so sticky. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and smell this Sunrise Woods one. I am thinking it's going to smell just like the one from last year. So it smells like last year's. To me, it smells like last year's for the most part. It might be just slightly different, but that could just be because it's fresher or something like that. But yeah, it's giving me those same vibes as the previous version in Sunrise Woods. So I don't think it really changed that much. It smells really good though. I do really like this scent. I don't know why I really started liking this scent so much, but it just smells so good to me. It's like a sweet. You can definitely get the sweetness in this, and it is woody, but it's woody in this light way. Like it's not a dark woodiness. It's kind of a light and bright woodiness, if that makes any sense at all. And then you do get like some kind of like cashmere. There's like a smooth kind of creamy note in this as well. And I really like this one. This one really smells delicious to me. It's not delicious though, per se, because it's not like a gourmand fragrance or anything like that. So don't get me wrong, it's not like sweet gourmand. It's sweet woody. And it's kind of like a sweet, creamy, woody scent. And I think it's perfect for fall. I could definitely wear this in the winter as well. And maybe even the spring. Summer, this might be a bit heavy. I probably wouldn't pull this out too much in summer. I do have the lotion, which I don't know if I should smell this or not because I have to unwrap this. I didn't do it previously, so I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't. Okay, so I'm going to unwrap these lotions and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so I got the lotions open. So this is the Sunrise Wood one. And it pretty much smells the same. I don't know why it's kind of reminding me of something in the lotion, but not in the spray. I don't know, but as far as I can tell, the Sunrise Woods is the same as the last year. So this is my little mini from last year. I actually grabbed this too because I wanted to just smell both of them back to back. Okay, so I'm going to spray this one. Okay, so this is a new one. This one's definitely very fresh. And then this one's last year's. So I'm getting actually a little bit of a different smell. Last year's is actually smelling better to me. So something about last year's version is smelling better to me than this year's. It's like a little bit lighter this year. And it's not as creamy this year. My older version smells a lot more creamy and there's more depth in this one. Whereas this year's version almost smells a little bit lightened up and not as deep and not quite as creamy. So I guess there is a little bit of difference. I don't know if that has to do with it sitting. Like, I don't know if my larger bottle, if this sits for a year, maybe it will smell like the other one. I mean, I'm not totally sure about that, but as far as I can tell, they do smell a little bit different. I mean, it's mostly the same, but there are some small differences for sure. And the lotion is kind of giving something a little different too, but it's hard to tell with the lotions, in my opinion, because I can't tell until I actually put this on my whole body. It's kind of hard to just smell it out of the container and get a good impression on this. So definitely stay tuned for Fragrance Friday because I will tell you guys more in depth about these products after actually wearing them for at least a day. And then I can tell you more about like the longevity of these products and things like that. So now let's try Autumn Drive. So I'm really interested about this one. This was a previous release, but I have never smelled this one. So I'm super excited to smell this. The fragrance notes on here are wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. And it just says, let's hit the open road and embark on a new autumn adventure. So yeah, I passed on this one before and I'm trying to open myself up to more scents now. So I'm trying to try things that I don't usually like. And this actually does kind of sound like something I might like though, because I do like raspberry scents. But like I said, I did end up decluttering blush cardigan. So I did just notice though, I didn't wipe this cap off, which is kind of gross. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back. All right, so I got this wiped off and it should be good to go now. So I'm going to go ahead and test this one out. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry for a minute. Okay, so this one smells different than I actually was expecting. You definitely get the raspberry. It's not really like blush cardigan off first impression. It's kind of more of a raspberry scent. I mean, they are both raspberry scents. Blush cardigan is raspberry, but I think that blush cardigan has a little bit more amber than this one. This one actually seems a little bit more fresh than some. So it does say there's amber and vanilla birch. I get maybe a slight vanilla, but not much. Mostly my take on this is that this is raspberry. It's definitely giving me raspberry. And it almost is giving me like a little bit of woodiness in a way, but not to an extreme length at all. Just maybe the slightest woodiness. And that must be coming from the vanilla birch since it's birch. I guess that is a bit woody. And yeah, this is basically like a raspberry woody scent. It's not bad. I'm definitely going to have to try it out to give you guys a better impression on this or a better review. So definitely stay tuned for that. And this is the lotion. Now I'm just going to smell this. I don't really want to put lotion all over myself today. I am wearing long sleeves too, so I don't really have much place to put it. But this smells pretty much like the spray off first impression. Yeah, it's a nice raspberry scent. So if you do like raspberry scents, this is kind of a different fall scent. So if you're like not into pumpkin scents or anything like that, this is kind of a good fruity scent without like apple or pumpkin. So this could be a good alternative for people who do not like pumpkin or apple in the autumn season, because this is totally different, but it is giving fall because of that woodiness in there. And the raspberry isn't like super juicy. It's like a nice kind of sweet raspberry. It's not really tart at all. It's just a sweet kind of almost creamy raspberry. Yeah, I like this one so far. I will definitely have to wear it on my whole body and give you guys a better opinion about this. And now we only have one more. And this is the one that I was thinking I would not like that much. So this is called Together Weather, and this one has been released in the past as well. And the fragrance notes on here are blushing breeze, sugared cardamom, and soft cedar. It just says, savor the moments that will make this season special with those who mean the most. So I'm not really sure about this one. I passed on this one previously in previous years. Like last year, I think I passed on this one. But I really want to give it a chance. And I think I heard that this might be a dupe for a Sol de Janeiro scent, which I'm not even sure which one it's supposed to be duping. I will try to let you guys know on the screen if I figure that information out. But this is kind of going to be like a hit or a miss for me, I feel like. And I wasn't that into vanilla romance, so I'm kind of thinking I might not like this one as much just because there's a cardamom note. But I don't know if the cardamom was what was throwing me off in the vanilla romance. I've been trying to use vanilla romance more and pairing it with other scents. So I have been able to use it a little bit more, but it's not my favorite vanilla or anything like that. So I'm hoping this is going to be a nice scent. So let's see how this smells. All right, so let's just dry that down. Okay, so this is totally different than I expected. Okay, so this one is like so different to me. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm actually kind of liking this one. This is different. Okay, so this is a very different fall scent to me too. There definitely is some notes in here. Let's see, what do they say? So blushing breeze. So, I mean, it's got a little bit of freshness in here, I guess, from the breeze. It is sweet. It's like a sweet scent, and it does have a little bit of woodiness in it because of that soft cedar. But the woodiness isn't too strong. Like, it's not overpowering or too deep. And it is really like a kind of sugared scent. So this is a very like girly scent in my opinion. This is kind of making me think of like just a really girly type fragrance, which I did not think I was going to get from this. I thought this was going to be more manly than anything. Not that it's manly at all or any of these are, but just because of the notes, because there's cedar, there's breeze, cardamom. And cardamom is still a note that I'm not super familiar with. But this is nice. I'm actually really liking this. There's something in here that I'm really liking. And it's like really sweet, but it's not like berry sweet. It's so different to me. I do like this one. So I am glad I got the lotion. I was thinking that I might regret that move because of not, liking vanilla romance and then getting something like this and not liking it. But this is actually giving like girly fall vibes. I like this, and I'm actually really surprised that I like this. I think I like this one better than the Autumn Drive. Let me smell this one. Okay, so Autumn Drive. So Autumn Drive to me is more of a basic scent. It's like a raspberry scent. And then this Together Weather is more of a unique scent to me. This is something that you don't really find every day. It's a really good combination of scents. I do really like this one. It's kind of reminding me of something, but I can't think of what it is. But this is giving me something else, like some kind of familiar scent. Well, I'm going to have to play around with this one, and I'm definitely going to be using this one. I'm really excited that I actually liked that one, honestly, because I did not think I was going to like Together Weather, and I am very happy that I do. So I think this haul was a win because I do like the Together Weather. I liked the Sunrise Woods, which I knew I was going to like. And then this Autumn Drive one is probably in last place for me out of these three, just because it's more basic and it's like something I've smelled before. It's just kind of a raspberry and like wood. So, it's not super unique or anything. Whereas I think Together Weather is somewhat unique and it smells like a really good blend. And it's different. It's very different. And Sunrise Woods is just one that I fell in love with, so I'm definitely going to enjoy that one. So let's look at the soaps now. I don't want to take too much time out of your guys' day. I know that this is not body care, but I mean, it's kind of body care since it's hands. So we're just going to go over them real quick. So this is the Brambleberry Harvest one. And this one has notes of sweet berry jam, orange zest, and fresh picked cranberries. Ooh, so that one smells really good. It's definitely like a cranberry berry scent. It's not really anything special, but I mean, it's like cranberry and berries. Then let's hop onto the frosted cranberry one. And this one has fragrance notes of frosted cranberry, red delicious, apple, and blonde wood. So this sounds like it's going to be a kind of cranberry apple scent. So that's what the front looks like. So this one's okay, but it's not like my favorite. It has kind of a weird note in it. It might be the woodiness. Yeah, it's like a cranberry apple kind of scent. So I'll be using that. I know that I'll go through these hand soaps, even if it's not a really good scent or anything like that. I'm most likely going to go through all these soaps because I go through a lot of soap. Okay, so this is the pumpkin cupcake one, and this one has fragrance notes of baked pumpkin, whipped vanilla frosting, and golden honey. That sounds delicious. So let's give it a smell. Ooh, that one smells good. So that one smells gourmand. This is very gourmand. Yeah, that's definitely a pumpkin cupcake. Too bad they didn't bring this one back in body care because that smells really good. It just smells like a pumpkin spice cupcake. You definitely get those cake notes. This one smells really good. It smells like cake, really strong. Okay, so we have only a couple more. Then the Perfect Autumn one. And it's kind of like in this faceted type bottle with leaves on it. And the notes on this one are fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, and crisp apple. I guess I got a lot with cranberry in them. I did not mean to get all cranberry scents at all, but whatever. So this one smells pretty good. This one is actually giving like black cherry. I don't know why I'm almost getting like more of a black cherry kind of smell with this. Let me know what you guys think if you've tried the Perfect Autumn. Does that give you black cherry vibes? Because it's giving me black cherry vibes and the scent notes don't seem like they should because it's just cranberry, pumpkin, and apple. So that's kind of odd on that one. And then the last one is this gumball one, and this was from the summer collection. This says chew make me happy pink gumball. So you guys know I had to pick up the gumball one. Okay, so the fragrance notes on here are rainbow gumdrops, sugared vanilla, and pink sponge sugar. So let's smell this one. I know this is going to smell amazing, hopefully. Oh yeah, so that smells just like bubblegum. I actually just recently got the hand sanitizer that's the bubblegum flavor flavor. I'm not going to eat this stuff. I mean like a bubblegum scent. So I have a little hand sanitizer now that's bubblegum and also this. Too bad they don't bring it back in body care. I do have a fragrance mist, the bubblegum pop one, and that one's amazing. They need to bring back more bubblegum body care. Maybe this summer they will. But yeah, that smells really good. So it's super gum. Like this just smells like gum, basically like pink bubble gum. But that is pretty much it, guys. That is my whole haul. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. I would love to hear your comments. So definitely drop any comments you have in the comments because I would love to read those. And I hope you do enjoy this kind of content. If you do, go ahead and take a moment and hit that subscribe button. I do weekly videos every single week, so I would love to have you as a subscriber. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.